Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Mad Artist Paradise. My name is Mad Artist, but you know that already. And well, just taking a chill pill today. Like I know I'm starting the stream like 30 minutes early, but that's because something came up for later tonight. So I do apologize for this being so out of the blue. Still working on time management now that I got a part-time job at Michael, which by the way they are awesome and such. All the cool stuff that they're having and such. Oh boy, so much fun. But yeah, just pretty much chilling with some illustrations here, and I'm still trying to figure out how to fix this camera so it's not so yellow and such. But pretty much just working on the zodiac stuff. Let me actually see if I can get that a little bit of a close-up and such, because I'm sure y'all would love to see the zodiacs. And surprisingly, the kids are home apparently. So there we go. A little better. So you guys can kind of see the sketches, but I'm also just inking some stuff right now because I just want to get the idea of like, okay, how are these gonna look in a final production idea. So kind of like what I have with Aquarius here, see the water jug with the constellation in the background. Have the symbol on it. I'm pretty sure I did the symbol wrong, but I'm going to fix that in the final production. And because the Aquarius is an air element, have kind of like that wispy smoke going on and such. So I'm just going down the list starting from the year. So Aquarius was first with the working on Pisces, got Aries right here, and depending on time-wise, it says I'm only going to be able to stream for an hour. I'm going to work on Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer if possible, because quite frankly, it's like I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. You know, apparently according to the way I did Pisces, I am going far from simple. Again, in a weird sense, it is simple for me. And such, so just kick back, relax, and such, and I'm gonna do the best I can to keep my eye on chat as y'all do this, as I do this, so if anything, y'all have a fun time watching. And just a heads up, oh, let me just lower the volume a little bit, there we go. Just a heads up, I was just trying to get a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see the artwork I'm doing rather than just a tiny little thing. And such. But yeah, before I mute my mic again, and such, I do have a Patreon. It is slowly building, but that's because I'm trying to learn how to manage Patreon. Yep, we got Zodiac of Little Mango. But yeah, the Zodiac, I actually am gonna say that not only am I revisiting the illustrations I made for the Zodiac back in 2014. I know it seems like forever. It actually feels like forever since I've done anything. But actually, I was approached by a very lovely group. Let me just get the paper quickly. I was actually approached by a very lovely couple vendor. And such, and by couple vendor, I meant an actual couple, a lovely husband and wife. But they actually own a store called Mama Earth Movement. Such, they're located right here in Johnstown. And they actually approached me to creating some illustrations for them for their store, and everything. And we were discussing about different ideas, such as like what would they want to sell in their store and everything. And they brought up the idea about redoing the Zodiac, and everything. I have been meaning to do the Zodiac again for quite some time, and everything. But given how it flopped so hard back in 2014, but to be fair, now that I've looked at them, I can kind of see why. Like, even I cringe at my old stuff, and everything. But I figured, like, okay, you know, revisit the Zodiac now that I got some better skills and better knowledge of how I do my illustration. So, pretty much revisiting the idea of what I was doing with the Zodiac, with not only the actual creature or the icon, like Aquarius is the water jar, so kind of making it like a water jar, but still having the constellation. And I even added a little extra in terms of really trying to reinforce the element along with the symbol. Because for Aquarius, for example, yes, I had it as a water jug with the constellation, but I was focusing more on a water element because, like, I still was under the impression that it was supposed to be a water element based on the fact it's a water jug. I know, good logic right there. And, like, good logic, bad research. So, pretty much, like, just refocusing on what I originally done before, and actually seeing how to simplify it, but still bring it home with the style I did. And all of this is going to be going on wood too. Like, not every design, but like the ones I'm kind of creating. So like, I like how I did the water jug for this with the airiness. And the Pisces, like, actually did like this mirror reflection compared to the yin yang thing. Which, to be fair, it is kind of cool, but it doesn't really ties it all together. Unlike this one here with the two fish and everything, and plus with the Zodiac sticking outward, it's just awesome. But Aries, I'm still debating about because like it's supposed to be a ram with fire. The constellation is very simple, so it's like it was either this or kind of recreate what I had originally back then. But I'm still figuring it out, and such. But yeah, as I was saying before, a store known as Mama Earth Movement. Yeah, they're having a grand opening event on October 30th. So if anyone's around in Pennsylvania, like there's that going. So I'll put more information. I'll put more information in the description and such. But they approached me with the proposition of actually creating stuff for their store, and I would technically sell through them, but we'll still split the profit. I would say evenly because, well, yeah, I pretty much push a lot of hard work, creating, designing, do a little wood carving. Yeah, I'm actually bringing wood carving back. Oh boy. But not only am I doing the work, but it's like they're taking the time and giving me a little space in their store to promote my stuff. So it's kind of like the whole we're trying to be fair to each other and such. Give credit where credit's due and such. But we are good. But like I said, just working on a little something for these fine folks, and such. Yeah. So if anything, like I said, I'm gonna keep my eye on chat to see what y'all got. Hopefully, maybe y'all got some interesting story to share. I know the weather been getting colder, so. Well, I don't know if it's been getting colder because up here it's cold in the morning with heavy fog, but then it gets so toasty warm out here that it's like I might as well take off my pants and put capris back on and such. But then there's also other stuff going on too, so hopefully y'all got some interesting stories or you just want to drop by, say hi. And if anything, donation is always appreciated too, so if you want to donate, feel free to do so, and everything. I don't know if my description is, I don't know exactly how much I have listed on the description, but for a minimum of $10 donation, I do take requests, so if you do donate, minimum of $10 gets you a small little request, and everything, and I will do that next stream and everything. When you do the art request, please let me know what you want want the sketch to be done, or what the art request would be. Nothing too complicated, unfortunately. It's going to be very simple, and everything. So with that, I hope y'all enjoy the show. Okay, yeah, it took me a moment to get the notification up on my laptop and everything, cause I thought there would be a side tab that tells me on my Streamlab, but apparently I'm gonna have to double check that. But if anything, thank you, Little Mango Art, for the donation. Um, let me see here. As I said, come on. Yeah, sorry. Like, because it's like I'm still kind of learning how Streamlab works, so in fact, I'm still learning how Streamlabs work, and unfortunately, I like not many people use it to really let me experiment. And when I do try to experiment with my own email address, like I will use my other email address to get do the whole practice or something. It kind of mistake it as, oh, hold up, like hold your horses, like aren't you Mad Artist Paradise instead of Natural Spirit Guardian? And I'm like, maybe. And such, I get up, like get off, like Streamlab's a little weird and such. But again, I do appreciate the donation, Little Mango, and as promised, like I am gonna make note about this. Well, I'm just trying to see because I do have to cut the stream a little bit short today. But as I said, I will work on your little art request and everything. So I'll make note of it, and that will be the first thing that I'll be working on next stream, which will be a Tuesday. I have been debating about hold on. Oh my gosh, so many things are popping up right now. For goodness. So, but yeah, your cheaping mascot will be the first thing that I'll be working on next stream, and everything. And such good. As I said, any art requests I get this stream will be worked on first on the next stream. So with that, that'll also give me a chance to pull up reference and make sure I got the colors prepared. So that way, not only do I do the sketch, but I'll also do like full color, make it all cute, and then post it on Instagram with your permission. I know, we're so happy! I'm so happy too, like, okay, where is, there it is. I was looking for my marker quickly. And such. And one other thing I've been doing is kind of creating bolder lines and such within reason. Kind of like add a little emphasis to like to the illustration. But I also do try to keep in mind of where those lines are going, like keep them more focused with the foreground. But on the upside, these lines do help me with the planning for the word work. Oh yeah, yeah. I actually have seen that in Michael, where actually I think the biggest one with these guys is an 8. Like I have a 1, a 3, and a 5. 5 is the thickest I'm willing to go. And such, because a lot of time I'm doing small one like this. Like I mean, it's very tiny. Yeah, hold on. Do I actually have a good example of a measurement? And so, ooh, this is perfect actually. So, this is the business card, okay? Mama Earth movement. So it's like, this is the size of the business card, you know, like 2.5 by 3.5 or something like that. I love that training card. I might be taking that instead. But that's how tiny I usually do my thumbnails and such. So I usually avoid using the bigger markers But yeah, I have actually seen that in Michael's more recently and such. I think I also saw this might be a different brand actually, but I think I saw a calligraphy brush as well and such, along with the brush version of the tip. I mean, I could be thinking of a different brand, cause holy crap, have a lot of brands. Oh damn, I didn't even know they make a 10. And such. I guess Michael needs some catching up to do, or actually, since I'm gonna be at Michael on Saturday, I could probably double check it to see what's what and such. I mean, chances are we might have it we might have it online, but I don't think we have it in store yet, to be honest. So it's like, but they got like loads of other kinds of material because like so many art stuff is coming out. Like art is on the rise, which I love. Cause art is life. Just as a very good friend of mine actually would say, "That is love and life." So with me, it's like I agree with her that that is love and life, but I also would say that art is love and life as well. Yeah, this is the other reason why I'm like I need to get this marking fixed. Like I need to push that in a little and such. But I'm still kind of like using the bold line to get an idea in turn with the carving. And such because I am actually adding carving, well, some carving to this. Not all work is going to be carved because they do take a lot of time. And they take a lot of time to do and such, as well as like it's very tedious. But like any wood carving stuff I usually would do would actually be more expensive than the 2D stuff, but that's just to be expected. In fact, so yep. Yeah, and if anybody got an interesting story they want to share, such as like how the artwork been or just how life been in general and such, like please feel free to mention that in the chat. I'm always happy to read what other people doing and such, especially since I haven't got a chance to really get around talking to people lately, except for convention. And happy belated birthday, little mango. Yeah, but like I know I have you friend on Facebook, and for some reason Facebook never tells me when it's people's birthday anymore. It's like, come on, Facebook, I wanna tell my friends happy birthday. Like, come on, don't make me look like a bad guy here. And that it's nuts. I'm just also happy I actually got this white gel pen. It has really been making doing highlights a lot more easier. Especially when I do this kind of styling with the whole, yeah, have the thick line, but also have the white outline happening. pretty much like what you can see here. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of covering up the work I just did a little bit, but it also kind of adds a little bit to the line. And this gel pen, oh god, where is it? It's the Uniball gel pen. Ah, here we are. Yeah, the Uniball Signo pen. Kinda wish I have a skinnier version, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Especially since this was the only one I actually found. And I was actually just giving this a shot because I didn't trust these things as well as I did before. But to be fair, I didn't really know how to use them, so for all I know, it could have worked and I was just being an impatient little nuts. But it does work out pretty well. Yeah, if you're gonna be doing illustration on wood, one major advice I would recommend is making sure your wood is gessoed first. Like you can use white, well, it's just overall just make sure it's primed, and such because if you try doing any sort of illustration, like any sort of illustration on wood before it's primed, or something, then you are going to be in for a bad time. Not trying to quote Stan or anything here, and so it's like been a while since we dealt with Undertale. Granted, Deltarune came out and such, but it's overall because wood is very porous and such. They will the wood will have no problem eating up your materials and such. So it's like it's highly recommended to at least make sure your wood is primed first before you try doing anything. I mean, granted, you can sketch on it, but then there's the whole notion of when you prime it, like if you prime it clear, then it's no problem. Oh wait, no, went through. Well, okay, I mean, like. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much work too. Like as long as you have an idea what you're doing and such. Now, like I said, do I want to go with something more like? So this is more actiony based, and such where this is more focused with Aries. Of course, the head is all wonky, and so it kind of makes me wonder if I push that up a little bit. But or better yet, make it part of the pattern. So punch that over a little bit. Make sure I'm not causing any problem. Well, that worked too. Like, it's always good to do a little collaboration with that. It's kind of like how I'm kind of collaborating with Mama Earth Movement. Your Little Mango, you're collabing with your friend. It's a win-win for everyone. In fact, get awesome artwork, get some advertisement. And of course, I am going to be fixing some of this in the digital aspect. So that way it measure up because I can already tell I screwed up with the ram by having one horn a little bit bigger than the other. And same thing with the fish. I got this one being a lot more nicer compared to this one. Well, not nicer in terms of appearance, but more like it just looks a little. It just looks visually nicer and such. So and then again, the only thing that really doesn't help is having the camera like literally in my face. And now I made it look like a demon goat. Oh, goodness. Maybe if I just put eyes in there. Like, I probably won't have eyes in there in the final production. Like, it'll look a lot nicer. And so it's a little bit softer, but for the time being, it'll get the purpose done of with sketching. Actually, I forgot to drizzle in some stars. And get a little color in. And also make note to make the eye wider. Well, not wider, but bigger. They're kind of more almond shape in a sense. Whoop. I just realized I did on the corner of the screen. But it's kind of like this idea, like, probably not get the, probably not get that fine detail in there, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do, but there we go, kind of like do more of that idea. Like with the whole make the eyes wider. Well, not wider, bigger. Why do I keep saying wider? Yep, welcome back, Little Mango. And unfortunately, I am a little sad to say that within, like, give or take another 5-10 minutes, I will have to cut the stream a little short. Because again, like a little something came up that I had to take care, well, not take care of, but tend to. And such, because even though I'm working with management on my time, also working on socializing a little bit, so if anything, socializing is important, especially since we're at the time where it's like, okay, COVID seems to be lightening up a little bit, but then again, I've been like a little hermit in my apartment a lot. So I can't say exactly for sure if COVID is lightening up, but it's like even a socially awkward artist like myself needs to get out once in a while. And such. And it's not that I don't love you guys and such, trust me I do. But at the same time, it's like, we all can't stay in our place cooped up. Plus, I will be back, like, once I get the timing sorted with the other two jobs, Michael and a little DoorDash in the mix. Once I get a better management with these timings, And such, I do plan on having the streams back to their full 2 hours runtime. And depending on what, there is a couple of charities I think that's coming in, so I have to double check what's going on there. But there are times where there are days where I am actually thinking of running longer than 2 hours and such, but that's just an idea that's floating in the air right now. Ah, Marker, come on. Get the little eyes in there so he's not as creepy looking. Well, I mean, like, I like creepy, and but even I have my limits. Especially since this is supposed to be a rough sketch, so it's like I gotta do some double checking on what a ram looks like, especially with the front. Like I know they got like a little nose and such. And I just want to not drawing this little cute thing. Yeah, because the other idea in term with like doing the design is not trying to make it look scary and such, but kind of make it more appealing to family and kids as a whole. And I have had lots of like parents, grandparents, pretty much asking me like if I have zodiac stuff, which I can officially say I do now. And so it's very awesome. And so it's like if anyone's interested in the zodiac, they will like not only will they be will these guys be at the Mama Earth movement located right in our lovely downtown. Well, like depending on what one, I will also be selling these online as well. In fact, I just gotta double check to make sure everything is good. I know Ramp don't have that kind of eye, but I Ramp my role. Plus, it just makes it easier to shape this. There we go. Oh my god, it looks even cuter on camera. I just looked at it like, oh my god, I just wanna hug whatever critter this belongs to. Barbie would love to say, what is going on with the music? It sounds so weird even in my ears. So that goes to the side. Okay, so theoretically speaking, for Zodiac, um, hmm, I am going to fix this a little more because, like, I did originally have that idea, but now that I'm looking at it, it's like, ugh. Like I said, like I'm going to be putting this in the digital format, then editing them to make sure everything's lined up before I transfer them to wood. Because on one hand, I'm going to be carving these guys. I'm going to be carving them, but at the same time, get a little creative with design, like trying to be simple, but yet detailed. That's good. That's how I roll. That's enough. Maybe I might go with a combination of these two. Like, have more like Aries doing this. I have to double check with Aries a little more. And such. Like, maybe do this idea, but have him over here. Symbol be like right here. You know, I might do that actually. Hold on. Make note of that before I forget. Or technically, do like quick little doodle. Wah. Of course, with Aries without the fire. Yeah, and I might do something similar to that with the Capricorn, like same idea with what I got with the Ram, but have like a fishtail like in the background, just flopping around. But with that, I'm afraid to cut this a little short and such, but join me next Monday with more Monster Hunter Madness. Yeah, Monday is Monster Hunter Madness. Tuesdays and Thursday is our art stream again, as always. And Wednesday will be the continuation of Hollow Knight. I actually did have to do a little, like looking into the abilities, because I, for the life of me, cannot figure out where they were. So I just have a general idea of where they are, so to avoid any spoilers for myself. Oops, getting my camera. So I have a general idea of where the abilities are, but how to get to those abilities, I purposely made sure I kept that a little bit hush-hush to myself, so that way, yes, I know where they are and such, but it's gonna be a fun challenge to try to get to them still. So that way, it's still a bit of a blind playthrough and such, but it's like at least I had a little helping hand in terms of okay. X item is here, Y item is over there. But with that, I hope y'all have a good one. I love y'all, stay creative, and I'll see you next Monday for Monster Hunting. So grab your gears, if you have Monster Hunter World on Xbox, feel free to look me up. I will be putting my gamer tag in the description, so you guys can keep an eye out for me. And depending on what's what, I might also put the server ID down, just so if you guys do want to join me on the hunt and such, you guys can hop onto the server I'm on, and yeah, we can hunt away and such. So with that, I love y'all, stay creative, I'll see you next week. Bye!